We'll let the fate decide, huh?
Too late? For what? The Republic to fall? It already has, and you just can't see it.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them!
We are live, boys. What's going on, Watto Gang? Boys are back.
Watto Gang. Is that the unofficial name?
Like, I'm trying to, like, don't tell too many people. I'm trying to get it going, though.
I like that.
Yeah, like, we have such a big community now. We need a title for it, just with...
Massive community.
Yeah, like...
You boys showed out for the watch party, and I couldn't be happier.
Watch party was crazy. I was at home in my basement studying, which I was... not necessarily too thrilled about.
No.
But it looked pretty electric.
You got to get your priorities in order.
Yeah, no, like,
do you want to have an income, or do you want the knowledge of Star Wars passed down from generation to generation?
Like, literally, like, yeah, I was a mess, boys. Like, I decided that preparing for work was more important than sitting in a basement with the boys watching our podcast, and that's on me. Like, that won't happen again. It's unacceptable, and we'll be back. But episode 1 is live. And,
yeah, we finally did it.
Like, you know what? I honestly thought there was going to be like a 25% chance we actually end up getting that episode uploaded.
And we did it. Despite all odds, through the fog of war, through the thick of it, we prospered. And it's great.
When I started this, me and Davo, I thought it was going to be a joke. Like, I thought podcasting, it would be easy. Dude, like, we should get a Medal of Honor for... the work we had to put in.
There's Talk Tua, and we're just right under them right now. All right, we're right under them. We're grabbing them by the ankle, and we're pulling them down.
We're biting their kneecaps. Little Dan Campbell action.
Haley Welch is gasping for air.
Dude, like her
Let's
team,
check the
bro,
viewer count.
Her team must have been so pumped. Like, she's hitting it big. Then they saw fucking Watto's Junkshop pop up, and they must have just had a heart attack. We got Davo. Sorry, it's not Dave pulling something up. It's our unnamed intern here. We're a little short here today. We got no Chelsea or no Yippee fan squad here.
Dude, we're
the back end.
Dude, we're the 4th result on Google.
For what you Googled?
Watto's Junkshop.
We're getting up there, boys. We're getting up there. Like, I think, what are we
Boys,
at?
51 views.
50? Is that 2 comments I see too? Oh, I think one of them was me answering. What do we got? Just read them out.
Master Builder 333. These guys are good.
Do
Patrick Anthony, I think that's your cousin, right?
Yeah, no, actually, I think that might be like a German guy or something. We might have a bunch of different listeners there. Cause that definitely was not me.
Podcast.
That definitely was not me that commented that. 100% not.
This might be the most pivotal podcast of our generation. 1 hour and 32 minutes of knowledge and emotion. Truly breathtaking. God bless your soul, Patrick Anthony. God bless your soul.
Whoever that
Master
is,
Builder 33.
Whoever that is, thank you for the comment. But yeah, boys, I thought we were gonna have a Netflix situation there where it just crashed because there's too many people streaming it. But surprisingly, the technology held up, boys. So hoping you like the first one. Got some feedback in from the fans. We're putting it in and we're gonna be buzzing here, boys. I think we got big things to come.
Oh yeah, I the only way is up, especially after the rally that we put on, just trying to get her out there. And we got another comment coming in. Plato and Socrates have nothing on these guys. Smiley face.
And I'm sure that was not from either of us that typed that. I'm sure that was from an anonymous fan. Yeah, Yeah, but anyways, boys, like it was a bit of a nightmare getting it up. We aren't
sellouts though. We got no ads.
True, no ads. We got our back end team, Yippee Watto fan squad, to do some editing for us, and it was live. But boys, it's only up from here. We're going hard.
Yeah, if you are a editor, if you're into even like graphic design or anything, just hit us up on Instagram. Or even Sabrina Carpenter, she's a fan of the pod. Mm-hmm. And just let us know, we'd happily send you we would happily send you our recording and let you work with it. We're going to try and get the cameras going soon. We're having some technical difficulties with that, syncing up the sound. Yeah, it's an $1,100 setup that we got going on here, so we're working with what we got.
Yeah, and on that $1,100 piece there, me and Dave were talking earlier, and Disney Plus came up, and I said, you know what, hold that thought for the episode, because this is kind of the state of where I'm at in my life right now, where I came up with an episode plan with a bunch of points, but then I couldn't prep for this episode because I don't have a Disney Plus membership, which I think is $11.99.
Too much.
Too much, but at the same time, I'm lucky. I get to live in my parents' house. I have a job that pays me. I certainly should be able to pay this $12 for Disney Plus, and I'm kind of ashamed that I didn't just buy it because, like I said, I'm at home. I have really no expenses.
It's a pride thing.
Yeah,
that's what's holding you back.
Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe I need therapy to figure out why I won't buy Disney Plus.
My therapist called me a psychopath. I told her she was crazy. It was crazy. I don't think that's ever gonna work out for anyone.
Dude, my therapist called me a narcissist, but I know more about her. I know more therapy than her. Who's she to tell me that?
She hasn't been through what I've been through. So right now, our bucket pull episode of the week is we're actually going to the Rebels. Okay, Twilight of the Apprentice, one of the best scenes in the whole entirety of the Rebel show.
Even, you know what, even further than that, the Ahsoka Vader battle, that might be up there just in terms of, for me personally, Star Wars moments.
Oh, yes, 1,000%.
I love that. When the mask gets damaged, you kind of hear Anakin's real voice, you see his eye, it's sick.
You cannot beat the Master versus Apprentice, what's the word I'm looking for? Duel, ever. It's always good.
Yeah, no, it's always good. And with that, you get, with this Twilight of the Apprentice, if the fans, if you're a little shady on what we're talking about here, it's a Sith temple there, and is that
on
correct?
Malachor.
On Malachor, yeah.
The one planet from, if you're also unfamiliar with it, the old Knights of the Old Republic shorts that they would come out with on YouTube to promote the game.
I didn't put that together.
Yes, that's the Sith. I don't know if it's the Sith homeworld. Jamie, can we pull that up?
Yeah, because I know...
That is I think that's their, Coruscant, though.
Yeah, and I remember, because if you've seen the episode, you see when Ezra and Kanan, I believe, was walking through. See, boys, this is the issue with not having Disney Plus, is that I should have watched this before, but they see all the burnt Jedi that were attacking the temple.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a cool scene. It's a cool visual. You got Old Man Maul, which can never go wrong with. You got some Inquisitors in there, which, another good scene. I believe this is the first... I was not the first, but I do like when the Inquisitors just fly away on their lightsabers. It's where'd this come from? But
I don't mind the helicopter saber.
It's just a random little piece of Star Wars.
It makes sense though that they need gadgets because their lack of ability in the Force.
That's true. Yeah, because they are. Yeah, and you see that in the battle, right? Because it's how many Inquisitors are there? I believe it's 2.
There's 3 there.
3 there, yeah, and they just get dummied by Maul.
Yeah, Malachor. Hold on a second here.
So we got some back-end research. Yeah, Sith Temple.
Mm-hmm. And that super weapon that puts them back in time.
Yes.
When they pull Ahsoka out.
Yes. Yeah, and there's good dialogue between Maul and Ezra, like that when he first sees him, whenever. And now we got what's this guy Ben?
So meme legend right now. Just a little bit of a quick transition right now, but shout out Ben Quadranaros, best pod racer of boat pod racer, not the goat, but the boat.
Yeah, you hear a lot of Sebulba talk,
Sebulba this, Sebulba that. He cheats and races. He breaks other pods.
Mm-hmm. You know, I'm trying to... Who would the Sebulba NFL comparison be right now?
Sebulba's the Chiefs.
Yeah, everyone hates him.
But he keeps winning.
He always finds a way to win. And hopefully...
Ben Quadranaros is like the... Who's like a fun team who loses often?
Maybe like a couple years ago, the Chargers.
Yeah.
Like, because they would always
Phillip
lose
Rivers
in...
Chargers.
Yeah, just always lose in depressing fashion. Mm-hmm. What I'm putting out in the universe, though, is...
Good thing to know for all of our LGBTQ plus viewers is Ben Quadranaros' pronouns are actually he, him.
Yeah, so when I was looking up... I had Volvith Mon pulled up. I was going to do a quick pull of him. But yeah, I saw that they are including pronouns on the Wikipedia now, which is good. Very good.
I mean,
like, this is what we need to know.
Wikipedia is a great source of information if you love inaccuracies about Star Wars. If you if you want to know your facts, come to WATTO'S Junkshop podcast. You know that we're going to get everything right, all right? We don't buy into the political agenda that they're trying to push on us. I will not eat bugs. I will not drive a self-driving car. If you need your Star Wars news a little more unhinged, just come to us, boys. That's what we're here for.
Dude, we're like the separatist media here. We're on the outskirts.
The separatist
media. We're putting out facts. Like, we aren't the Republic here. Like, we aren't getting shot down by these moderators. The truth is here. So yeah, lesson of the day: don't go to Wikipedia. Go to your boys here at WATTO'S Junk Shop.
Yes. Shout out to the Separatists and the Trade Federation for putting out some of the best propaganda in all of Star Wars.
Yeah, I definitely would have been leaning to the Separatists, seeing all their... They would have had me. Like, they would have been all over Twitter, just pushing the streams down. Like, I probably would have fell into the...
I imagine that the Separatists are almost like RFK with fat people at this point. I don't know if anyone here has seen Inglourious Bastards, but there's a scene where, what's his name? Christoph Waltz. He is coming after Christoph Waltz. He's coming after a Frenchman, and his line is, "You're harboring enemies of the state under the floorboards." And now there's an RFK meme that takes it a little further where he goes, "You're harboring fat people under the floorboards." Dressed in his nice Hugo Boss, nice Nazi attire. And it's just a good one. So, yeah.
Yeah, when we started this episode, I didn't think we were going to have any RFK mentions of fat people, but, like, here we are.
Yeah.
We're cooking.
We go with the flow, fellas.
And also, another big piece to announce is we've gone 12 minutes.
And we've actually recorded.
Yeah, the phone is still recording, guys. So, backstory on that. We hadn't had episode 1 up, so we were down bad in the trenches, and we're like, you know what, let's just film another one, get it on the banks, and we were down in my basement with our good buddy Nick, also the secret owner of Yippee Fan Squad, and we filmed a pretty good episode, I thought. We got Nick's takes, where he's our good pal, he hasn't seen Star Wars, so he was trying to piece everything together. He concluded that Obi-Wan Kenobi was black, and...
It was a great bit. We let him on to believe that he was actually, in fact, African-American for quite a while.
Yeah, no, like, it was a good episode. We got into it. I got pretty fired up for my collection, which I'll actually talk about shortly here, because you guys never got to hear it. But, yeah, boys, we've been trying, and we just keep getting kicked down by the podcast world, but we're back now.
Hey, we are not technologically sound. That's why we rely on the droid army of the Trade Federation to do our heavy lifting. Why would you enslave a clone army when you can just build droids? You create jobs.
Mm-hmm. Like, those factory workers got to do something, dude. Like, they got to build something.
Of course.
What's the species that builds the droids?
The Geonosians.
I'm not thinking of them. No, I'm thinking of, maybe it's the ship repairs.
Oh, the Techno-Union.
There's the little, like, almost pig-looking guys.
Oh, the guy from Mandalorian.
Yeah, that species. They're just always just grinding, dude. Always in the shack. They're hitting their KPIs for the month every month, working overtime.
Quill is his name, I forget. Ugnaught. He's an Ugnaught.
Yes, fam.
Those Ugnaughts, they know what they're doing around anything. They're like... Imagine like a greasy diesel mechanic
Yeah.
that you pull into the shop, like you heard 37 swear words when you pull by. Like that's a sturdy car that's gonna be built, and you know it.
Yeah, they're always in the weirdest outposts too. I don't know if it's Clone Wars or Rebels, but
When they discard all of the Y-wings.
Yes, yes. Was that Rebels or Clone Wars?
That was Rebels.
Yeah, that's I like those guys. Those little pig guys.
Jamie, can you pull that up? Rebels Ugnaught episode. Just pull that up, please.
Yeah. Okay. Good job, Jamie. Thank you.
Jamie is my schizophrenic imaginary friend. I don't know if anyone's figured that out yet, but he is here. Only I can see him. Sometimes Hogan just tries to make me feel good about myself, but
Yeah, like we were good for episode 1. We actually had our live intern / production manager Chelsea there, but now we're falling into Dave's mental illness here, so that's our third party.
where are they from? Genties. And they were often enslaved. Okay? And I thought
That adds up.
But that's fine. Where is it?
Lots of slavery in Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Fight or Flight.
that's the
the
episode.
one. I think that's the one.
Yeah, that was a cool one. That was good.
Oh, no, that's when they steal a TIE fighter.
Was that on Lothal, the one where they steal the TIE fighter?
I think so.
Vaguely remember that episode.
Mm-hmm.
Lothal, another underrated
planet. Oh, yeah. The flora and fauna, and then as well as, like, it's almost like Badlandsy. Like Saharan, I would say.
I like all the animal components. Like, you got your loth cats, your wolves. It's a fun planet.
That one little owl.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is that... And weirdly enough, I was thinking about Bendu this morning.
Bendu is a bucket, Paul.
Was he on Lothal chillin'? Was that...
Uh...
Bendu, I don't even know how I would describe
No,
Bendu.
he
He's
was
like a
on the-
force entity almost.
Yes. He was on that one planet, what's it called? And something. Atollin. And he helps Kanan use his eyesight again. Kanan, one of the most underrated characters.
His death was heartbreaking.
Yeah, I would agree.
But like kind of fired
He
me up
saved
too. Like
all
it was
the boys.
beautiful. Yeah, it was beautiful, but it was one I didn't expect either. Like I don't know, that was a good piece for me because it just came out of nowhere. That would have been on Lothal when there was an explosion. He tried to use the Force to save his boys, save his love.
Oh yeah, then the fireball.
Yeah, and it just engulfs him. That was
and then
an
he moves
underrated death.
They try to not leave, but he moves.
Yes, he force pushes the plane. Yeah,
or the plane rather. I think we're in the underrated. That's a good transition to underrated scenes. No, I believe so.
Yeah,
we'll get into underrated scenes from just the whole franchise. I think number 1 has to be. Oh, sorry.
Dave's
I'll pull it
cooking
up.
here. And this one's just straight off the dome, but from that conversation, the Grand Inquisitor's death, and well, I guess in Rebels, when he makes the quote, "Some things are scarier than death," when he's thinking about having to return to Vader and face his failure, that's hard line, bro.
Oh,
When he's hanging
yeah.
off the ledge, and he looks at him, he goes, "Some things are scarier than death," and he falls.
right, because he knows that Vader's gonna just clap him.
Yeah, like that's goes hard. It shows Vader's just a dog.
And another thing that actually kind of helps the Kenobi series is when you see Vader flip out on what's her name.
Is this... I'm trying to even think what this is from.
You know when Vader flips out and grabs her in the Force and Force chokes the lady from the Kenobi series? I forget her name.
Oh,
I think she's the 8th sister.
I'm not even remembering this. This is a pull from Dave. Let's see what we got here.
No, 8th sister. Hold on.
Yeah, I always get the Inquisitors mixed up. Who's who? The one brother that's kind of Asian looking. That one's one I know.
Reva. That's her name.
He force choked Reva?
Oh yeah,
I forgot about that.
Crazy. Best, most underrated scene in Star Wars. Hey, say no to drugs.
Death sticks.
You want to buy some death sticks.
You don't want to sell me death sticks.
I don't want to sell you death sticks.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
The costume that guy's in, it's kind of like a freshman art major from the college I went to, Allegheny College. Like, that's the vibe I get from the guy trying to sell him death sticks.
And you know what? Good on Obi-Wan. Say no to drugs.
Yeah, it's a PSA for the children, really. That did
Of
more
course.
for me to stop me doing drugs than any school presentation I ever had.
Oh, exactly. But the Reva scene I'm thinking about is not when they battle, because that one's a sick one, because Vader doesn't even try.
Yeah, that's the one.
Takes
like, I
her
only
lightsaber.
Had. Yeah, I'm not recalling this. Big scenes from Obi-Wan that stick out to me. I loved when he held the ship when it was trying to get away. It just was OP, and then just... Okay, so we got it on screen here. What planet was this on?
This is on the Inquisitorius. It's underwater. You play it in Jedi Fallen
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like Vader does not care about... Like, he would kill all of them if Palpatine would let him.
Yeah, he was a savage, dude. And that's why, like, the Obi-Wan show, the general, like, when I'm seeing talk of it online, I don't see tons of love for it. But I did like that they showed Vader just being a dog for a bit.
Oh, yeah,
like that I wish there was more scary Vader.
I agree. I will say, I love a good toddler chase.
That's dude, I forgot about that. Good pull by Dave.
I cannot believe
pull.
people hate on Kathleen Kennedy when she cooked that up. Like, an angel must have visited her in order for that scene to be created.
Dude, like, I want...
3 bounty hunters. 9-year-old Leia cooks them. She's like prime Kyrie Irving, untucked, with the mask on, Game 7 versus the Warriors. Just bringing it behind the back, going under trees, everywhere. Driving it down the lane, taking it to the rack.
Dude, you got me laughing. She was Josh Allen with that 4th and 2 run against the Chiefs, bro. Just nothing would stop her. I'm just struggling to even be sarcastic and laugh about that, because that was a brutal piece of cinema.
Wow.
Yeah, and if you don't know what we're talking about, there's the scene is near the start of the Obi-Wan show where there's 3 bounty hunters who go to capture a 9-year-old Leia, and it's like shows like a slow motion chase scene of this little girl just running away from these highly trained bounty hunters. Dude, it is something else here.
This is a sound effects video, but
and it's so long.
It's
too,
like
dude. It's
so long, bro. Like, if you get juked by a toddler, you need to start pounding creatine, trenbolone, and going on a treadmill.
Dude, you need 5 a.m. wake-ups with David Goggins in your ear to get you doing something.
And that
bro.
might not be enough.
Dude, like,
You might need to be put down.
this was a good pull, bro. I completely forgot about
Most
this.
underrated scene in the franchise. Kathleen Kennedy's a genius. Oh, and her guard gets shot, by the way. So they have blaster pistols, clearly with stun on them as well. And they can't, for the life of them, catch this little toddler.
Dude, it is
I forgot about this part. This is where it gets good. So she gets cut off by one of the, I couldn't tell you what alien species he is. She breaks down. You can see the feet shuffle. Okay? And she turns on a dime.
Bro, that's Coach Saban would be fired up,
Coach
bro.
Saban would be fired up. She turns on a dime. She gets trapped again. Trapped for a 3rd time. And only then is she caught. How on planet Earth, I don't know what bounty hunter this is. He's got like spikes going down the middle of his head. Clearly not a Zabrak, but some type of bounty hunter. I'd shoot, if he was on my team, I'd shoot him. You got cooked.
Yeah, like imagine them going back and being like, I mean, I guess they caught her at the end, but even that, be like, oh, how was the mission? Did you get it? Was it nice and easy? They're like, it was good, but we also spent 3 minutes chasing a 9-year-old, And she actually broke one of our bounty hunters' ankles, so he's going to be out for 6 to 8 weeks here, guys.
It's as if, like, Jamal Crawford came down. I don't know if anyone's aware. Jamal Crawford. Pull that up, Jamie.
Good pull. Yeah, you need a lot of niche knowledge.
Clippers and Suns and Nets shooting guard. He had a bag on him.
He was good on D, right? I'm not a big basketball guy.
I think he was good on D. He was a shooting guard, and his I know his Instagram handle is jcrossover. And, like, they had to have brought him in to teach 9-year-old Leia. There's no way she has that in her bag. No way.
She's got a deeper bag than Kyrie, bro. She's pulling it out. And on the topic of chase scenes, that brings me right into Book of Boba Fett. Remember the little cyber teens and there's
the low speed moped chase.
Yeah, that is a top tier Star
Jamie,
Wars
pull
moment.
up the Boba Fett Vespa chase.
Yeah, this is another top tier Disney Star Wars.
This is like the most Kathleen Kennedy thing ever. Let's make a gang of chicks who are disabled, probably gay. Let's give them low-speed Vespas and make them run away from a Twi'lek who's horny.
Dude, and this is another one. It's the same boat. Like, they just made this scene way longer than it had to be.
Way longer. They have guns. They could shoot the end. There's so many things wrong with this scene. They literally are cybernetic. One of them has a gun in their arm, if I remember from the show correctly.
Yeah.
And he can't do... One of them, like, what?
Oh, dude, it's so funny, bro.
Oh, there he goes, knocking over the droid. Oh no, our Vespas. We gotta go over the boxes. Oh, wow. Oh, hard right. Oh, yeah.
Boys, if you haven't seen this, like, this is a must
Shout out
Google.
Pit Droid. Pit Droid made a cameo in there, and that might have made the scene.
Like, that saves it all.
Right there.
But boys, you gotta look this up. Like, a simple Boba Fett chase scene will probably come up, but like, this is one, if you haven't watched Star Wars, watch this first, because you'll fall in love with it, dude.
I'm fine with putting the cybernetic people in there. That's very Star Warsy. Like, Vader has cybernetics.
Yeah.
But, like, why are they a Vespa gang?
Yeah, just for them it's the outfits that I don't like. I don't know.
It's so biker-esque.
Yeah, like, it doesn't feel like Star Wars to me. It's just not.
I need to cleanse my brain from this. Hold
Yeah,
on.
like, we need something sick after that.
I know what we're going to put on. Best sound in Star Wars. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, I know what you're going with. A little Boba Fett action here.
Boba Fett is my favorite bounty hunter, and they massacred him.
Yeah, bro.
Second favorite sound might be a TIE Fighter screech.
It's a good one, yeah. I forget how they made that sound, but I remember watching a video on how they came up with all their sound effects, and it's pretty cool. Like, they would use like beams and stuff and hit stuff, and then
they hit power lines for the blasters with a metal rod.
Yeah, it's cool because
Chewbacca's like a bear and a badger mixed.
Yeah. Like, you always, I don't know. When I watched them the first time, I was like, just assumed it was all computer generated, but it's just cool to see how they actually put it together.
And now, chat, to cleanse your brains of this, we're gonna put on a seismic chart for you. Just listen. Me and Hogan are gonna take a second here to just relax and be a little quiet, just for you guys.
Put the listening ears on, guys. Here.
We got company. Hang on.
Dude, this is like the first time you hear it in so long. Dude.
So
it's
long.
It's so nice.
This is like the first time you hear it since 2002.
Yeah, bro, it's that little pause before it explodes. It's sick.
Now, I don't know any of the science behind that as to why you would... Maybe it's like a vacuum or something, so there's no sound.
Yeah, I think that might be a little above WATTO'S Junkshop pay grade. Yeah, figuring out the quantum physics behind that, but yeah, overall though, yeah, that's a nice Star Wars sound.
We have a potential guest appearance today. He is running a tad late. We're going to get them on here, though, pretty soon. I think we have a few more segments. We're going to dive into some more random scenes. Hogan, time for a bucket pull. Give me your favorite random scene, good or bad.
Yeah, I don't know if this wouldn't really qualify as a random scene, and we talked about it the other day, but just a really wholesome scene is the Ahsoka Rex reunion in Rebels. Old man Rex, you get a nice hug from Ahsoka, and it just hit my heart right seeing those guys get back together. So that was a quick shout out. I don't know if that would be like a bucket pull, but for me it's a good moment.
It's up there.
What planet were they on when they were walking around in that ship?
They were on like some wasteland planet.
Yeah, like similar to the Void from that we were talking about with Meeber Gaskin yesterday, possibly the greatest Star Wars character of all time. But yeah, and that's when remember it was a sandstorm and they outmaneuvered the
the early one.
Yeah, that was sick, bro. Because they had no technology. It was Rex, I think 2 other clones.
Selos.
That's a
salt planet.
Yeah, and they were just roaming around, dude. They were just vibing.
I'm very happy though that they have like I'm okay with not going back to the planets we've already seen. Yeah. Yeah, except like for visually pleasing planets like Mustafar. I love going to Mustafar. It was great in the Kenobi series. I'm trying to think of what else. Coruscant. Everyone loves Coruscant.
Yeah, and Coruscant's got the good lore. Like you go down to the lower levels, it's dangerous. You know, there's lots of storylines there. It's a good one. You know what we need? A fan film of, I don't know if any of you have played Ewok Hunt from Star Wars Battlefront 2. Great game mode.
We need a horror movie of, like a horror short of Ewok Hunt. Ewoks hunting stormtroopers in the dead of night.
Would be awesome.
I would watch.
Yeah, because it's the stuff like the Ewoks, like being very, very bad with their enemies. Is that canon or is that all legends? With how
they did eat them.
Is that canon that they ate them?
Let's find out.
Yeah, because I don't know what to believe here. Like we got these cute little Ewoks, and then, you know, the side of it is that they also love eating humans, which is a little scary.
Do you know the story of why they went to an Ewok planet instead of Kashyyyk for episode 6?
No, actually, no, not for episode 6.
It wasn't in the costume budget to make that many Wookiee costumes, because you actually need real fur, and it's pretty expensive. It's a very labor-intensive process, and you have to make it custom to every actor.
Okay.
And you're also going to need like 7-footer actors.
Yeah.
Which is pretty hard to find especially back in the day before the internet. Mm-hmm. So what George Lucas said was, well, why don't we just shrink the Ewoks, do a little script change, and then waka boom, they're cute and cuddly.
Interesting. Yeah, I read in a lot of things on episode 6 where
it is canon.
Oh my goodness gracious, boys. We got a special guest walking in here. Look at this guy. Peak male performance.
Peak male performance. Give a round of applause, everyone, in Watto's Junkshop for Owen Schliemann. Owen, do you want to shamelessly plug your Instagram or anything?
Owen_Schliemann.
Give a round of applause. Sauce him a follow. Big Star Wars fan.
Yeah, Schlemmy's an OG fan. I saw, actually, Schlemmy, I think, left one comment on the Instagram, and it was negative, I remember, so we won't talk about that. It was just
because you guys didn't post. I was disappointed.
Schlemmy, we need a underrated Star Wars scene from you whenever you can. Use that big brain.
Doesn't even have to be underrated. Just something that fires
from the movies, from the show, anything.
And it can't be the Hera big booty compilation on YouTube, which we may or may not have watched yesterday afternoon. But
listen, I'm taking I'm riding those tentacles like they're handlebars on a motorcycle.
All right, back to Schlemmy here first.
I don't know. Probably like in Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, that's
I like
the best movie.
I like where
Yeah.
this is going.
When like Obi-Wan and Anakin are just talking before they fight. That part's the best.
on the hanger.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal pull
Jamie,
by
can
the
you pull
Schlum
that up?
dog. That boys, this is our fan base here. Just beautiful insights here.
That might be. That's honestly like Hamlet.
It's good, bro.
Like it's like
really
well
good.
written. Oh, it even auto fills in for me.
Give your best Star Wars movie, Schlum dog, and your worst.
Well, the
Not
best,
to put you on the spot.
the
here.
best is definitely Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, thank
Good boy
you,
there,
thank
good
you.
boy.
My least favorite. What was the one like they made on the reboot, like the movies?
There's Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker. The
I think it was
is the
Rogue One that I don't like.
You don't like Rogue One?
No.
Might be
That's a hot take. That's a hot take, and I don't mind it. Like,
I don't
like
mind
let
it.
it fly.
I will say this about Rogue One: you could have done it in a 30-minute episode.
Yeah, it did feel a little drawn out. Like a Schlum. I thought you were gonna go with like a Last Jedi pull, like when Luke's really old.
And he just
And he's
lets
all
himself
on that
wither
island.
away
Yeah,
and completely give up.
I didn't mind that. I liked it. But
Really?
yeah.
That's good. Like I love like
I like it.
I
Controversy.
I like
yeah, I
it.
like that. I like
But I
that.
could see why not a lot of people do.
I just don't think Luke Skywalker runs away from confrontation.
Yeah.
That's my hero from when I was 5.
Yeah, that's I think because I feel like kids are gonna grow up now and like love those movies just because it's what they grew up and like we're just gonna be those old heads that are like no.
Unk.
Yeah, we're gonna enter Unk status, bro.
Oh, soon. Big Justice, Unk, Rizzler, Skibdi. Oh, speaking of Rizzler, I caught them on
WWE. Oh,
it was
yeah.
kind of electric.
Schlemmy, can you give an in-depth breakdown of Rizzler on WWE, please? Make it very detailed.
He's got the Riz face. That's all I really know about the kid, but he's a big guy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He looks like a mob boss.
I saw his entrance and it just was him just doing the Riz face for the
Yeah.
boys.
My favorite meme we've posted ever is the Rizzler as Yoda
Yes,
in the
bro.
council
Yes,
chair
bro.
where his
Yes.
feet don't reach the floor.
Yeah, he's a really like he's a little kid, but he's tiny. Like when he was on the Jimmy Fallon, his whole body was just in the seat. Like his legs weren't dangling off the seat.
Yeah, he just compact, bro. He's a soup can. Soup can, short and fat for the kid there.
Now, should we do a quick NBA comparables to Star Wars characters?
You know what? Yes, I'll go surface level because I'm not a big NBA fan.
Who's Nikola Jokic, MVP, best player in the league right now?
He's
averaging a triple-double.
He has a big temper too, right? Like he's a little.
Oh yeah, he gets fired up.
Anakin, I'd go.
Yeah, that makes the most
Extremely
sense.
He's the
skilled,
GOAT?
but a little.
A little crazy.
Yeah.
I like that actually.
Yeah, and that's going again surface level NBA knowledge, but just off. He's extremely skilled, but a little bit of a whack job.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Annie.
I'm gonna go Grady Dick.
I don't know, great.
This is a white dude
is
from the
that
Raptors, isn't he?
Yeah.
We'll pull up his.
I
stats,
only know him
Jamie.
because I saw him do that jersey swap.
Yeah,
You see that
yeah.
one?
With who was it?
His last name was
something
Black.
black.
Oh, that's funny.
Grady Dick. We're gonna go. Like he's kind of slick. Like he's got sauce. You know, he averages 18, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He's much more of a point. He's a shot creator. He's not an assist guy. He's not a rebounding guard. He's like a I'm gonna take this to the rack kind of guy. Give me Cobb Vanth.
Dude, I was not expecting that pull from the Davo. Okay, speak on that a bit.
So he's not Boba Fett,
Okay.
but he's got the drip of Boba Fett of the Mandalorian.
Yeah, he's got the nice orange shirt on, orange tarp.
Oh, and the helmet, but he's slick, he's quiet, head down, kind of a lunchbox guy.
Okay.
But still flashy with just his aura.
Yeah. Okay, that's another one. Like I didn't think like RFK hating fat people. I didn't see a Grady Dick to Cod Banff comparison
RFK.
coming.
Underrated character.
RFK hating fat people. Is that Robert Kennedy?
Yeah. Have you seen You're hiding fat people under the floorboards meme?
No.
From friggin' Inglourious Bastards, yeah.
What, does he not like fat people?
I think he's just cutting down on like processed foods, but I mean, I think fat people eat a lot of those, so I mean, I don't care. I'm not a political commentator. I just like to piss people off.
Yeah, no, I'm actually really, really, really educated in politics, so any questions you have, you can come this way. I'm educated in the banking clan's effect on the Clone Wars.
Dude, this whole thing started from a trade route war.
Literally, dude, it's
Literally.
cool.
Wait, what?
I love
Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars?
Yeah. They did a blockade of Naboo because they had all the hyperspace routes.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Shlemmy, give me a favorite battle scene from the movies or the TV show.
The Attack of the Clones, when they're all like all this.
When the clones finally
Yeah.
land in.
Yeah.
That was
That was
I don't
my
know if you
childhood
can beat that.
one. That was my
It
childhood.
was just like a big war.
yeah,
It was
like
awesome.
See, this is what we said in the first pod, and I think we quadrupled down in it. Star Wars needs more of the large-scale battles.
yeah.
The Skeleton
Yeah.
Crew, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's gonna be good at all.
No, like
It's all a kid cast. There's no battles. Like, you're in the Mandalorian timeline, so there's no crazy factions. It's just, I don't see it being good.
Yeah, no, I agree completely, and I just want to go back to the battles comment. Like, for me, I'm more of I'm a big fan of the Force wielders. So
There's cops.
there's
outside.
cops outside, guys. We're getting someone must have swatted our podcast. Let's take a brief little memento here. We'll see what's going on. Or I guess we have Schlumdog going up there. So this is the type of stuff we battle through, Dan.
Yeah,
Like, I'm telling you.
I'm gonna be honest. Our studio is in the absolute ghetto. Not hating on those who are less fortunate, as am I. I live in the ghetto as well. But yeah, that's just a little wild for me, honestly.
Yeah, I had my car parked right out there. I don't know.
Well, they're not outside our house.
Yeah, they look like they're right to the right there, which is...
Right. There's a couple of shady streets on our street, if I'm being honest. Or houses on our street, if I'm being honest. There's one guy who... I make the schizophrenic jokes all the time. This guy talks to himself and yells.
He lives on your street here?
Oh, yeah. He's wild.
A student or what?
No, I have no idea what he does.
You know, I was surprised because, yeah, I thought the street would be all students here, but it's...
It was an ambulance.
Okay,
Oh.
boys, we are so good. It was just an ambulance. We
Well,
are safe.
Probably went down the wrong road because the hospital's right there.
That
see,
makes sense.
we just got all panicked for no reason. I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually a wanted fugitive. This is just the calling card I leave for the police to track me. If I'm being honest, that's the whole reason I started the WATTO'S Junkshop podcast.
Dude, it's going to be like the Dahmer show in 40 years. It's going to be Davo. They're going to be dissecting our WATTO'S Junkshop episodes for clues.
Leaving hints and
Leaving
stuff
hints,
like the
yeah.
Zodiac Killer.
Yeah, exactly. The Watto killer.
They're gonna go through and hear us talking about how much we love Rose and be like, this was the clue all along.
This was he left a rose at
It
every
was
kill.
right in front of us.
It was right in front of our faces the whole time. Shlemmy, final question, and then we can set you free.
Okay.
Or you can hang around, do whatever you like.
Schlemmy also is getting paid a large fee for his guest appearance, so
Yeah.
we don't want any comments saying we're ripping him off here. He's
I
getting
got a
paid
big
healthily.
smoked poutine upstairs. I tried to eat
Shout
it
out
all.
Smokes
I
Poutine.
tried to eat it all, but I'm so full and it's so cheesy.
Because they gave you such good portions, right?
Yeah, it was good, but it's lunch tomorrow now, so
Shlemmy, so when we pay you,
okay. I only take Republic credits.
Oh, no.
Republic credits are no good out here.
We, oh, shoot.
What do you
What
got
is it
going
called?
there?
Yeah.
You know when
Are you- is it-
Mandalorian can't get paid, the Mandalorian can't get paid in the first episode of The Mandalorian?
Yeah.
And he's like, I can only pay you in something Quarren Gilmac or something. I forget what it's called.
I know what scene you're talking about.
But I can only pay half.
What's the point here?
That's what we're gonna pay you in, Schlemmy.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting for you to come around. I was
I
a
couldn't find
little
it.
confused there too, but
I couldn't find it. Jamie, can you pull up the currency from the Mon Cala currency?
they have their own currency.
Yeah, I believe so. They make their own
Are they
ships.
seashells down there or what?
The calamari flan. Schlemmy, we're gonna pay you in calamari flan if that's okay.
Can you eat calamari flan?
No.
You could eat the people there probably.
They probably would taste good.
Yeah.
I like calamari. Calamari's good.
Confirmed Schlemdog's big calamari guy.
Oh yeah, shrimp. What else? Crab's good.
This is reminding me of the Forrest Gump scene when they're scrubbing the toilets and he's
Yeah.
like, shrimp sandwich, shrimp gumbo, shrimp and
stew.
rice, shrimp soup, shrimp stew.
Watto's-
That's about all you could do with shrimp.
Watto'S
Barbecue
Junkshop, number
shrimp.
one Star Wars podcast for Star Wars news, as you can tell here. David, what was you're gonna hit Schlemdog with a big question here.
I think that was it.
Was it that you were paying him in Mon Cala?
Yes, we were going to ask if you are okay with Mon Cala Flynn.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine.
He
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
do anything to me.
I'm gonna think of something. What can we hit Schlemmy with before he goes here?
Like, we call ourselves Plato and Socrates. Schlemmy is Marcus Aurelius.
Okay, I'm trying to-
Did you just insult me?
Yeah, we just all went quiet because I'm not that educated.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking
They're
about.
all philosophers from the Roman era. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, they're not even in Star Wars?
No.
Oh.
We haven't talked about Star Wars in 10 minutes. We're talking about Forrest Gump.
And the Roman philosophers.
I think they won. One might have been Greek.
Schlemmy, if
What?
you could change one thing about Star Wars to improve it, what would it be? Take your time here. No one's wrong. And Dave just gave him a hint of something, but we're gonna go here.
More women.
Okay, you heard it here first. Schlemy's gonna revolutionize Star Wars by getting more women in it.
Schlemmy is referring to the South Park episode where they make fun of Star Wars. If I'm correct.
No, that was just my thoughts.
Yeah, that was an original. That was an original. I didn't even know they had Star Wars in South Park.
Oh, they always do time to time.
Oh, yeah. Put a chick in it. Make her gay.
Is that one of the newer ones?
Yes, they made an episode just clowning Disney.
Yeah, yeah.
We're part of a dying breed there, Hogan.
Alright, Schlemdog. I would rate that an A+. A+
Okay.
guest
Oh, yeah.
appearance. And he stole Nick's spot. He's the first guest on here
Yes,
now.
first
Oh,
clap it up
nice.
for Schlemmy.
First live guest
First
is
live
the
guest.
Schlemdog.
Wait, was Nick not a guest?
Well, he was, but we forgot to hit record.
Oh.
Right. So we're gonna do a this is a Days in Our Lives segment. We're gonna start off with me, I think, just to let people know how's everything's going with the crew. Leave a comment. Let us know how you're feeling about the pod, just about your daily life. Let's see if we can help each other out. Stay positive in the comments. I've been pretty good lately. I've been working real hard at podcasting, as well as my other job, which I will refuse to disclose for legal purposes. And yeah, it's great. I'm having trouble with the amount of gas I'm burning to drive everywhere.
Yeah, because you're always out in the boonies, I feel like.
I'm out and around. I get around.
Dave's out and around town, and yeah, on that, like, so this week I was driving back from a work spot, and I had about 60K left in my tank till empty, and I was coming to this little town, and I'm like, okay, I'll get gas. So I put it into Google, And it's like, okay, there's one like 2 kilometers down the street.
Right.
And I drive down there and there's no gas station where it said. So I swing around. I was like, for some reason there was like 4 gas stations in this town, but I just tried that one again. I was like, dude, like there's got to be there. So I drove back into the town. Then I Googled it again, chose the same gas station, and just repeated that. I drove down there, and there was just still no gas station. I was like that could have been one of the like a top tier dumb thing to do, but it ended up that I almost ran out of gas when I was like
Looking for it.
within like 4 kilometers of like multiple gas stations, and like I have no explanation for it, but like
You can't win them all.
like it was just brain dead activity, boys. Like it was.
You needed
happens.
You needed a Sith holocron to navigate you through the
Yeah,
depths of
literally,
space, didn't you?
Like, yeah, because, like, Google Maps isn't going to cut it anymore, I guess. Like,
You
I
need-
need these
yeah.
holocrons.
Yeah. I mean, other than that, I've been pretty good. I've been getting hammered a lot lately.
Yeah, you were going off this weekend.
Yeah, I'm hammered right now, actually. But, I haven't put the bottle down for about 5 days.
Give this guy his keys, please.
I would... Okay, quick question. Any Star Wars vehicle that you would like to drunk drive the most?
You know those fucking things the Jawas drive?
The Sandcrawler. That left me with a great
If
answer.
I go to the bar, that is the one thing I want to schwip home. Just driving down in one of those bad boys. Could you imagine being 3 sheets to the wind and Buddy gives you the keys to the freaking...
Houdini.
What do you call it?
The Sandcrawler.
Yeah, gives you the keys to the Sandcrawler, and you don't even know, like, I don't know where you'd steer it, it's just a big brick.
Dude, there's no way you get that off Richmond Road. There's not a chance.
You're getting pit
Probably
maneuvered by
wouldn't
a
even
cop
fit on the
immediately.
road.
That is an A+ pull, my show.
100%. I don't know if there's an answer that'll top that.
It would
Hogan,
be
what's your
perfect too.
answer?
I just want to keep gassing up Schlemmy too, because it would be perfect. It's big, all the boys could fit in, and it goes.
You could have another party
All the
inside.
boys could drink in the Sandcrawler.
Dude, like it goes slow too, bro. So like,
Yeah,
it'd be
you
crazy.
won't get motion sickness. It's awesome.
Get the tunes on. You'd have a couple Jawas
Yeah.
running around, bro. With
I
all the
try and
droids in the
drift on
basement.
that thing.
Dude, like you'd have all the little broken droids in the basement,
Yeah.
at the bottom of it. You could go chill with those boys.
Yes,
Or
bro.
those Jawa guys will just be walking around with their hoods and
Just
stuff.
Houdini.
Or whatever they say. Yeah, no, that's definitely what I would drive.
That might be the best
Yeah,
answer I've heard.
that's a good answer. Like I'll throw it a Republic gunship. Like that would be a good one to wheel around.
Are you in the bubble turret though, or are you driving?
Depends on the night. We gotta see where I'm at. Like I think like
The bubble, dude. Imagine wreaking havoc in the bubble turret when you're just, as Shami put it, 3 sheets to the wind, just gone.
yeah, like it would be unreal. But dude, the Sandcrawler. I keep going back.
Sandcrawler's a great
Unreal,
answer.
bro. That
Great
could be.
answer.
Okay, new business model. We're gonna cancel the podcast. Get a mock Sandcrawler. Rent it out to the drunkest 18-year-old.
We're gonna put 2 excavators in succession in a row, and we're gonna put a body kit on both of them.
You need a lot of material to build one of those. Those
Oh.
things are massive.
If the Jawas can do it, so can we.
Yeah.
The Space Mexicans can do it, so can we.
It's just gonna be like a big moving building moving around London. It's gonna be taller than some of all the buildings out there.
Drunk driving that thing, I think that would honestly make me want to live again. That, dude,
I
imagine.
think you'd be the safest in the world
Oh,
drunk driving
yeah,
that
100%.
thing.
Imagine.
You could not be harmed in that.
No.
You transcend
No,
and become a higher
if you hit
power.
something,
Imagine 5 minutes deep into Freebird, drunk driving the Sandcrawler.
that's what I'm saying, dude. That'd be awesome. Yeah, and, like if you crash into something, it's just so big. Like all you're gonna do is just shake. It's a tank.
We lost something. Let's go back to the chase of the Mandalorian.
Look up Sandcrawler.
Yeah, Dave, well, you gotta give your pick too here.
I think you chose Republic Gunship.
Yeah.
Either the Spider droid,
You pull that up.
the Spider
Jamie,
tank,
pull that up. I got another good one. To
Or-
drop here.
a Juggernaut turbo tank.
Give me both those, and then I have another pull that would be unreal, bro.
We're gonna do just to get some vision in here. Oh.
Okay, so we got the Mandalorian scene when they are. Is this with when they trade the Jawa's labor for an egg?
Yes. No, this is when he hunts them for stealing and scrapping his ship.
Is this so? This is
There it is, man.
There it is.
Yeah, there's the sound.
Hey, they're pretty quick.
Yeah, I think it's
Like,
deceivingly
you can catch
quick.
up to him on foot.
It's not as big as I remembered either.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty fast.
Like, it's faster than sprinting speed.
Yeah, like Yeah, no, that Unreal Pulp by Slumdog. But another good one is, you remember the ships on Umbara that you can control with like your hands? Like it's touchless and you fly around in them and you just use your hands. That would be a doozy.
That's a great
No,
pull as
you know
well.
the one. You know in Attack of the Clones when like those Camino guys are riding on like that bird thing.
The
Yeah,
water birds?
unreal.
Yeah, I'd ride one of those home too. I'd just whip my way home on that thing. I wouldn't even have to worry about crashing because it's in the air.
Dude, you know what another unreal thing would be to ride is the what is that little lizard thing that Obi-Wan rides in Revenge
like,
of the Sith?
Yeah.
That would be a good one. Just
Or
get
one
on
of
that.
those in the like Hoth. Those like kangaroo things.
Oh,
The
yeah,
tauntaun.
little
Yeah,
tauntaun
those.
action.
Drunk driving a tauntaun. You're gonna die for
Dude,
sure.
I feel
though.
like they'd be so stinky too. Like
Yeah, they look stinky.
Right. I thought these things smelled bad on the outside. What else we got? I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's really... Oh, Jedi
race.
Starfighter.
yeah,
Pod race.
pod racer would be good too.
Pod
I would be
racer's great.
terrified to get on a pod racer though.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't look safe.
What about the...
Gotta wear a helmet.
this what, like... Am I crazy for thinking the Scout Trooper speeder, land speeder?
There's no bad answer here, really.
I think, honestly, Star Wars might have...
All of them will be mythical.
Yes, Star Wars 100% has the best potential for drunk driving.
Yeah, and on the topic of going out, I want to throw it back. Imagine being hammered, stumbling through the field, and then going and talk to Bentu, bro. Pull this up for the Slumdog if he doesn't know. But this guy is so wise. He looks like
He's
a
so
little
wise.
little World of Warcraft guy. Like, dude, imagine just booling with this guy. Davo with the quick fingers here. Thank you, thank you. He's just like this massive, like, dude.
That thing?
Yeah, bro. He just chills out there. Just gives wisdom.
He's a big rock monkey.
Imbalance. Your presence is like a violent storm.
Holy, I think I was dying if I saw him. He's big. He's like a big moose.
It's like, did you play World of Warcraft when you were growing up?
No.
Okay, I didn't either, but I remember like my buddy's brother always played it and just give me that vibe.
Another wise fella. I think we only mentioned him once. I'd love to sit down and have a beer with him.
Oh yeah, that blue elephant guy.
Max Rebo.
Yeah, Max Rebo's Timothy for sure.
Or imagine just going to Jabba the Hutt's place and just getting absolutely just hammered, and you're bouncing around in that place with that alien guy who looks like an ant, and watching the big animal thing come out and eat someone.
The Rancor.
Yeah,
Dude, didn't Boba Fett ride the Rancor?
Today we ask a difficult question.
Was it Boba?
Boba rode the
Someone
Rancor.
wrote it.
Dude, drunk
ride?
driving the Rancor.
Was it
would be
Boba that was
wild.
on there?
Yes.
Yeah,
He
dude.
got it as a pet from the two other huts.
True.
Mm-hmm.
You know what a cool piece too for Star Wars is the Bad Batch when they show how they got the Rancor for Jabba. Do you remember that episode?
Yes, I do remember that. That was a good one.
Yeah, that's a cool lore one. Which
Yes,
I'm
great world
behind on
building.
I'm behind on the Bad Batch. I'm behind on everything because Shlem, we were talking about it earlier. We have a Star Wars podcast, and neither of us have Disney Plus, so we can't even watch it.
yeah. I don't have Disney Plus either.
Yeah, I mean...
BS.
Shlemmy, would you receive head from this lady?
Oh, is that the girl who sings?
Yes. Snooties, everyone.
Whoopies.
Bro, she could do some nasty work with that long mouth.
Yeah, I don't know if that would feel good or not.
I think it would feel great. Shout out to her love story with Zero the Hutt.
Yeah, ends up with the classic murder.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the Clone Wars, Slumdog?
Yeah, like long time ago.
So you were like a childhood Clone Wars guy?
Do you remember Pong Krell when they're on the Night Planet? And there's that big battle of all the clones.
He has like
four
four
arms.
arms. He's huge.
Can't remember.
Possibly the most evil character in Star Wars.
I freaking hate that guy.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he had the clones shoot each other.
Yeah. Dude, he looks like the guy, like, Obi-Wan.
In the diner.
Yeah.
Same species.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What
Dexter
species
Jetster.
are they?
Dexter. Yeah, what species are they? That's a good question.
Chad Dexter Jetster. Friend of
Virgin
Obi-Wan.
Pong Kirel.
Yeah, we're deep into the Reddit memes. now.
Chad Dexter Jetster.
We've hit an hour, boys. We've done it again. This one, we didn't have too much content for you, but we're just kind of shooting the, as they would say, the, I don't know. I can't try to tie a Star Wars reference into
Stay
that.
hot, Dave. Let me think.
Stay hot.
So shooting
Stay
the...
prayed up. Mark Wahlberg.
Shooting the... Yeah, I'm going to pass on trying to figure that one out.
What are you guys going to do when you run out of Star Wars stuff to talk about?
Was thinking about
Well,
that. That's a legitimate...
If I ever run out of Star Wars things to talk about, I am dead. And have been dead for a while.
Yeah, because I feel like we can honestly like just keep talking about the same things over and over again, and it'll still make us laugh. Like I'm sure the viewers won't love it necessarily,
I won't
but
haunt
like
someone with Star Wars knowledge as a Force ghost.
you know. But actually, on a serious note, though, like I was thinking we could go through. There's so much content, like even like episode to episode, and do like a 15-minute breakdown of like each episode or each movie. And just go into the lore of it.
How it made us feel and everything.
Yeah, like talk about our emotions and stuff. Get vulnerable, you know?
I'm down.
Get emotional.
We got ideas. Shoot your ideas in the comments as well.
Yeah, we have 3 comments on our first YouTube video, boys. We're viral.
Of course.
I'll comment too.
That's 4 then. Thank you, Shlemmy.
Do we actually, a serious question, do we know who that one guy that commented was?
No idea.
Seriously? That could have been a random guy? That's actually sick, bro.
Who is it?
It's just some random username on our YouTube. Like, I think we actually have a fan, bro. It's got to be one of the boys. There's no way.
What was the name?
Something like it wasn't like a name. It was like not like a human name. It was like some tag.
We're the second one to come. Oh.
Okay. We just gained a subscriber because Dave was not subscribed to our podcast.
3 videos.
It's because you got the 2 shorts up there. Let's see here, boys. We're cooking through. Who's this fan?
Master Builder 333 too.
Yeah, who is
What did he
this guy?
say? Mad Oil.
Oh. Dude, I thought it was a random person. I was like, not that I'm sad to see Mad Oil here.
No, I love Matt Oil. He changed his name, eh?
Yeah.
He's now Douglas Thunderhammer.
Do I want the backstory on that?
That's his political commentator name.
Okay. Okay.
Douglas Thunderclap?
Thunderhammer.
Oh,
Thunderclap is when you're naked and
Yeah.
dry hump, so your ball sack makes a noise against your gooch.
Did not know that. I don't think I needed to know that.
Well, everyone's got to know something.
Yeah, but I don't. Do you want to? We're at an hour here. You want to?
I think this is a good place to call it. We had a.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a shit post.
Yeah, we got off the rails a bit today.
Yeah, I don't think we went through one thing on our battle plan, but
No, but it ended up good. Yeah, so this was a fun one. Like I feel like we could do like half episodes where we actually break stuff down, then half when we just pull the Schlem Dog down and just
right.
Say what's on my mind.
The Schlem millionaire. Any other closing words you want to leave us with, Shlemmy?
God bless and say Golden Pony Boy.
Good stuff, boys. Yeah, thanks again, Watto Gang. Another successful episode. Davo, you wanna send her off here?
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Check out our Instagram at WATTO'S Junkshop
Podcast.
As
Or
well,
I think
as well as our YouTube. If you're watching the video, you know our YouTube. So ring that subscribe bell, leave a comment, leave a like, and tell us about your day. You know, we love the mental health around here. We like
mental
to joke
health
around.
is mental wealth, boys.
Exactly. So with that, we're gonna may the force be with you, everyone, forever and always. Stay safe and love you. Bye.
Yeah, love you, boys.